With Rodney's Northwest Ride and Reviews. I'm headed out today to basically kind of first ride on a new bike I just purchased. So if you guys are just kind of checking out the channel, obviously it's Rodney's Northwest Ride and Reviews. So I do reviews on Toyota vehicles. Currently have a 2022 Tundra that I've done a bunch of videos on, but I also ride. That's my passion. So if you enjoy riding or like to see some Oregon scenery, please head on over to the channel and check out some additional videos. But anyway, I wanted to give you a new Toyota inventory update. So today is August 20th. Yes, October 20th, I apologize. 2023. And we just got notification from our Toyota representatives here recently that Toyota is back in full swing. If you have a vehicle that you put a deposit on, you're just waiting for the vehicle to come in, there shouldn't be any holdups as far as like computer chips or things of that nature, but they're still having some issues with suppliers. And I'll give you a couple examples. So some items are put on at the factory, and then some items are what they call port installed options. So like for instance, a receiver hitch on maybe say like a Grand Highlander, that would be a port installed option. Or maybe door edge guards or bumper applique or things of that nature. There's a bunch of things, like I said, that are installed at the port. Now, what we've been seeing recently is and keep in mind, with Toyota, we don't specifically order anything. Toyota kind of builds whatever they want. But anyway, we'll get an invoice or what they call a VSpec, and a lot of you may have heard of that before. But a VSpec is a detailed list of equipment showing exactly how the vehicle is going to be equipped. We get an allocation, and in an allocation, they will basically supply us with a VSpec that tell us when the vehicle is going to be built. Once the vehicle is built, approximately how long it's going to take for it to arrive, and exactly what's going to be on that vehicle. So we look at the VSpec on it, and those of you that may be looking for a vehicle, you may put a deposit because a dealership has one coming in. Well, what we've seen is that there's been recently sometimes where the equipment is not on the vehicle when it gets to the dealership. So what's happening is, and I'm going to back up a little bit because in the past Toyota would never do it that way, and I'm going to use an example. They had a Toyota 4Runner, it was called a Trail Edition, and one of the items in that was a Yeti cooler. And Toyota would not deliver the vehicle to the dealership until they had the Yeti cooler in stock, and they were having an issue getting that cooler. Well, we had some vehicles that were tied up for well over a month sitting at the port. They would not deliver without that Yeti cooler in. Well, they've kind of changed things, and so what's happened now is, like I said, we see them, they'll show up, like for instance, we'll see them, they're supposed to have all-weather floor mats in it. They get to the dealership and the floor mats are not there. Or had one the other day, a Toyota Grand Highlander. It was supposed to have a receiver hitch, and when it got to the dealership, it wasn't on there. So I guess the point I'm trying to make is, I would stay in touch with your salesperson, ask them to periodically send you a VSpec or a detailed list of equipment on that vehicle, just to make sure it still has all the items. The problem that you could run into, and it's not going to pertain to a Tundra, but in the sense of a Highlander or a Grand Highlander not so much, but with a Grand Highlander, because they're so new, if they have a shortage of receiver hitches at the port, there may not be another receiver hitch that you can get in any timely fashion unless you go to like an aftermarket company where the hitch is going to be down underneath the vehicle and not really kind of molded into the bumper like it should be. So keep that in mind. Other than that, like I said, we're starting to see a lot more inventory. We had shortages in hybrids. That doesn't seem like that's the case right now. And like for instance, RAV4 Primes, they were very, very limited on allocations. We still don't get a lot of XSE models, but we're getting quite a few SE models. We're starting to see more Siennas coming in, and that one's always been really tough because we're a dealership that we may sell a little over 100 new cars a month, and we might get 1 or 2, maybe 3 allocations for Siennas per month, and it makes it tough for people that are looking for one. So anyway, if there's anything that I can help with, any questions you may have, feel free to reach out to me. Send me a comment. try to put out weekly content. I know it's been a little while. Unfortunately, I had kidney stones and had 3 different surgeries, so I've been out for a little bit, and honestly haven't felt like making any videos when I had a little time. But I'm back to good now, and so we're out having some fun. So thanks for watching, and take the time to like and subscribe.